Sergeant Kane here reporting for duty, and today we're bringing a new game to the channel called Community Inc. Community Inc. is a colony survival. It's like a colony survival management game, which is currently in very early alpha. It's in alpha 1 right now. I was sent over a key from Tiny Build to go ahead and look at the game and show it off if I so choose to, and I do so choose to. And so we're gonna go ahead and show it off quite a bit. It's I like it so far because I from the trailer that I watched. It's very 3D, very, you know, it's not just like you're building bases and cooking food. It's like you have like the monsters that attack you, and you gotta grow like pigs and animals and farm animals and things like that. So it feels like a little bit more convoluted, and I hope to see a lot more coming into the future. So we're gonna go ahead and do the tutorial and learn the basics because we haven't quite done anything in the game at all. I've just done the basic things to make sure that it all looks good and change the resolutions and things like that so that it's not a tiny little screen, because when I first logged in it was like, do you want it to be 1700p, like 1000 times 700 in it, and it was like half my monitor, and I was like, no, I don't want that at all. It was terrible. So now it's all nice and full screen and looking good. Create plantations for food. Each new plantation requires one food type you want to plant. Only farmers are able to work on this. Well, yeah, typically, you know, if you're not a farmer, you're probably not going to do very well cooking. So hi there, welcome to our company, Community Inc. As a new manager, you must complete 8 goals in 30 days, so we have a good community to sell. But during this tutorial, we will not need to do this. Just follow my instructions. You are here to hire workers, the Lings, assign their jobs and produce items to sell or use inside your village. For this tutorial, the time speed will be very slow, so we have time to explain the basics to you. Also, you will be able to select the buttons that I enable for you. Oh, and you cannot save the game during the tutorial. With all this in mind, let's hire our first worker. You have to click on the button on your bottom left of your screen that will show you. So, hire a worker, boom. Came through a little portal that's over here, which looks really cool. Great, you have your first worker. Now every new worker starts with the builder profession. They will always come as a male or a female one. They are great at working, obviously. Now let's learn how to move the camera and select our worker and check the details. Follow the instructions. So yeah, move, or directional, or rotate it with QE, or mouse 2, or this, you know, or X and Y, or X and Z to go down, left control to make it slower, left shift to make it faster. So, and then let's click on our worker too. No, it won't let us do that yet. And then done with that. Good, now it's time. Now you know how to move free in your community. Let's check how time works. We have 30 days for each month. Each day you can have a clear sky, rainy or snow. You want to check these things in the main upper center of the panel of your screen. Also, you can speed up or pause. The time of the map. Let's go to the calendar so you can check it out. So, check your calendar to see how the weather is for this month. Some sun, some rain, and looks like some snow towards the end. Alright, let's see. Each day is different weather. Night is always cold, so make sure you provide fire source. Craft and build a ground lantern. During rain and snow, all day will be cold, so you will need to craft better clothes for your workers. And they will need to be heated, or they may get sick. I will explain more about this soon. Oh, I did not see the whoops. Click on the link list button flashing. I skipped through one of that part. Whoops. Here you can check all your workers have done. You can also sort which ones you want to see at the top of the list. Just click the sort buttons. Also, you can set what priority of gathering. When a worker is idle doing nothing, he will be available to get any resource dropped on the ground by your workers. If there's any need of something more than other, an example food, just select it as a priority. If there's no priority, they will get the nearest resource on the ground. Alright, click the worker. Here you can see a few things that you will need your attention. Always your worker status. You can see health, happiness, education. Heated and mood. Education, huh? I wonder what that affects. The higher the better, and their health reaches zeros, they die. As simple as that. You can increase happiness by providing a bed and good food. Education can be worked with books. They can read books at night if you have books available inside the library. You know, that makes sense, but I wonder what it does. Heated is important to avoid sickness. Building furnishings with fire sources and good clothes will do. Each fire source is a radius that will heat any ling that is near it. Mood will always decrease when they are working because they'll get tired. Yeah, you know, like anybody. When mood reaches a low value, they will look for something to have, or something to do to have fun, relax, study or pray. If you build book cabinets, a guitar bench, and other things for this, if you can build those things, okay. Low happiness will make them sad and depressed, causing them to start fights, leaving your village, or set objects on fire to kill themselves. Well, that sounds fucking terrible. Holy shit. Low heated levels will make them get cold and get sick, losing health from time to time. And low acceptance will make them angry, and you will lose control over them, and they will destroy everything. Oh, well. Attributes make them work better, faster, and can help them to resist against sickness or poisoning. There's also variable determine how much health and fight power they have. You can also see the inventory, which shows the items your lings have with them. They receive a salary, and you can see how much is in there too. Alright, cool. Traits are what makes each ling unique. Some are born to be warriors, others to take care of plantations. There are up to 12 different traits that are totally random when you hire someone. Be sure to check it before assigning them new professions. Alright. Okay, let's select a profession for this worker. Each ling can have up to 5 different professions, but only 1 active. The more they work, the better they get. Each profession will require a tool. Click in one of the new profession buttons and select the Lumberjack profession. For now, you have a tool, this one and only. Okay, so over here, and then Lumberjack profession. So your worker will go to the nearest storage. For now, only a cart, and get the tool required for the possession. Now you have a Lumberjack who can cut trees for logs. As you see, each profession requires a tool. Tools can be crafted by your lings on the crafting menu, which we will check soon. At the beginning of each new village, always receive a few tools to start with. Oh, I've read so much this episode so far. Holy crap. For now that we have a Lumberjack, we need to select a tree we want to cut. Go to the forge option, select trees, you select all these things. It can be worked by farms, Lumberjack, miner, fisherman, herbalist. In our example, we'll work with trees. So select the forage button to the left. Alright, forage. This tree, that tree, this tree, that tree, and there, that's good enough. Nice. Your worker will go to the nearest marked tree and cut it as soon as possible. As you can see, you cannot directly control your workers, only give orders. We will see about crafting and building. Actually, you can issue direct commands. You can issue direct commands and orders to warriors only. We will see that about soon too. Let's hire another worker and make sure, yeah, I remember how to do that, bro. Click over here. This new worker will start gathering resources dropped by your Lumberjack after working on a tree. This happens because, yeah, he doesn't have anything else to do. So let's have to wait for him to get all the logs. And what the hell is this thing over here? Some big rock golem. His face kind of looks like Plank off Ed and Eddie. And a tree tint. Oh, this is like, that's like the true version of Plank. Like this real life version right there. Oh wait, where do these cabbages come from? So he's grabbing wood. Yeah, it's gonna take him a bit to get that. I kind of want to hire another worker. It does let me. Try the storage window to see your item list and other windows. Also, why don't you try speeding up the game? Oh yeah, it's fucking speed the hell out of the game then. Get all this stuff. Okay, raw materials are required to craft many others. Be sure to have it stocked. Wood logs can be acquired from trees, stone. Yeah, obvious places come from obvious things. We get that. There's also plants and plantations that can drop other raw materials. I'm sure you will learn that in time by yourself. Winky face. Alright. Okay, we have enough raw materials to craft some items, but first let me explain about the items you can put on the ground. Your workers need workbenches or workplaces to create items, furnishings, and etc. Each profession will require a different workbench. For the Lumberjack and builders, we will need a worker workbench. Fortunately, we have 2 in our storage. You always start with some, but you can craft more later. Let's put it on the ground. Flashing button. Okay, right there. These are as our storage items. This is actually wait, it says we have 4 of them, not 2 of them. You lied to me. This is actually a storage window, but interactive items are already sorted out for you. It's a shortcut. Now let's select the item that you choose to place near the cart for the builder to do. Select a valid place, it'll become green. Like is none of... I want it to be like pretty close. I mean, I guess that's good enough. And then builder will come over here and build this shit up. Your community sucks. I can't buy anything here. What the fuck you say to me, Triton? Was that the Triton that said that? I hope that wasn't the Triton that said that, and that was one of my colonists. Oh, look at this, it's like a fucking tiny wolf dude. Who's this guy over here? That was like a bird man. Dude, these guys are weird looking. Great, now we have a new workbench built. The item can be used to craft a lot of other items. Let's talk about crafting items. You can produce many types of items, including food and healthcare. Let's check out the window. Open the crafting window. There's a bunch of different things in here with food, furnishing, combat. Let's see, you've got a list of items you can craft. The window shows the middle requirement. It can be items, a research, a profession, or more. The right window shows you the production queue, which is items crafted that can be crafted by your work. They will work on the item as soon as they have time, and the icon will show up if there's someone going to work or if there's already working. Let's make some wood plate. Wait for someone to craft it. Now feel free to explore the game options in Windows. Yeah, where did that bird dude go? He was fucking weird looking, dude. I want to look at him some more. He vanished. Great, you did it. Now you have a few workers with different professions and how to handle crafting. This ends our first part of the tutorial. If you want to know more, check out the one food producing. Yes, I will be doing that because that was pretty basic tutorial for sure. Tutorial, food and buildings. I will probably have to do the last one. I don't know, that was pretty long. It was like 11 minutes. Depending on how fast this one goes, I don't know if we're going to be able to get to the last one in this episode. I want to get through all the tutorials this episode. 100% because, you know, I'm going to freaking be doing tutorials for 2 episodes. Like, come on, bro. Let's not be sitting here like, how do I play the game? The entire time. Like, we don't want to do that. Almost ready? Hey there, learn how to produce these things. Alright, first lessons, they will always eat the best food first, and the best food will always have the best happiness bonus. Each time they receive happiness, yeah, okay, so if they don't have food, they'll lose happiness. So, better food makes them more happy. We need a farmer. Yes, I remember. In any case, so we need to make a farmer. There are a few ways to get raw craft meals, plantations, hunting, and animal corrals. Check out plantating first, it's the easiest one, because you always start with a few types of food to plant, like cabbage. At the beginning of the new community, you need one type of food to plant the same. Oh yeah. Plantations have 3 ways, which the workers will need to work to make grow. At the 3rd phase, the plantation will be ready for harvest. Alright, so, food, yeah, we're going to do cabbage, obviously, because it's the only one that we have. Place it near the cart so the workers can be fast. I'll place it like, oh, I guess it's just 1 block. Now that you have a new plantation, your farmers will be working to help it grow. As I said, each plantation has 3 phases. Yes. For this tutorial, we already have 1 plantation. Wait, ready? Oh, we have a corn plantation we can harvest right here if you see it. Harvest works the same as selecting trees and rocks to mine, so we would do this one right here. We would dig all this up. Great, your farmers will now have a plantation. For each plantation has 4 units of the same type of food, which will fall into the ground and idle workers will pick it up. Alright, let's learn about animal corrals. You can have animals inside these corrals, which will provide you with plenty of food. The bad news is they take longer to grow. Each corral has 3 phases, which your farmers, yeah, will be the same. When they get to an adult stage, you'll be able to harvest them for meat. Alright, so each research is where you have to pay for more options for your community, like crafting different items. You will be able to build corrals and much more. Let's check that out first before going back to the animal corrals. So, researching. When you start your new community, you can mouse over for the options and you will see what each research can offer and the cost for it. For now, let's just buy the animal breed research. Animal breed, 100 coins arenos, 100 monies over there, dollarinos. Okay, now we can build animal corrals. Before that, let's learn about building. Building works differently than objects that you build on the ground, like worker bench. Yeah, I'm assuming, you know, it's the same basic. If you don't have the resources, you can't build it. Your workers will get the right resources when they find it. For example, animal corrals for cows will require a few stone bricks, wood plates, and fiber plants. You will select and put on the ground around your builders to get these resources they find in the storage. So building, and wants me to do the chicken ones, and put it down, and it'll take time to build that. Good, now you can see which materials and buildings are united. Your workers, not only builders, will get the required items. when they are idle and bring them to the nearest building, and then the builders will do it as priority to build them. If you don't have these items, don't worry, just go forage and craft. The buildings will be there waiting for you. Luckily, we have the items to build it. Speed it up, so we're not waiting forever. Really, what are these, like, dragon chickens? What the hell, dude? Some weird things in this game, man. Like, real weird. It looks like an orc. It's like an ogre, or not an ogre, but an orc. What did he say about my colony, motherfucker? I didn't get to see what he said. I wanted to see if he was talking some shit. I kind of want to hire more workers, but I feel like that might be a bad idea. Maybe. But I can't wait till I get into this game where we're slowing down, we're reading what people actually say. Alright, yes, please hurry and bring all these damn materials. I want to see this thing get built. Just need a little bit more, just 2 more, yes. Good. Where's the builder at? The village is going something. Okay, multiple builders can work on this too, that's great. Make it go a lot faster. That's really cool, I like that. I like that they can help each other out. Also, now your farmers will be able to work in there, just like the plantations. Yeah, supports a number of animals. Also, yeah, you talked about the phases. So chickens can have 6, pigs can have 4, cows 3. So if you have this number in your corrals, the corral will not be able to handle more animals. So you either have to harvest them or build another. Alright, that's it. That's everything about plantations and animal corrals, which are primarily food resource. You can also set Ling to be a hunter. Hunters can pursue the nearest rabbit, and they will find and will hunt. After they hit with an arrow, they will harvest the meat, and so it will be a quick way to have a meal. The problem is usually these rabbits are far away from their community, so you have to take some time for someone to go there and get the meat. As for hunter, you will find out when on your own and playing. Okay, alright, so I guess we can get to the next one. That went a lot faster since we didn't sit there reading like every goddamn thing. Diplomacy in combat. Alright, let's see this. This is where we learn about people talking shit on our colony, alright? Our community. If your lings will look for food between 12 and 15 hours, and again between 18 and 21 hours. Alright, so they'll look at 5 and 8 and whatever the other one was, I don't remember anymore. Yes, about night being cold, we're loading the buildings, and soon loading the creatures, and soon be loading the actual gameplay. How many plantations do I have? If I already start off with some plantations and stuff in here, that'd be cool. So I'll see like what they want stuff to look like. Oh wow, look at this! This whole place looks like actually good. Hey friend, welcome again. Let's learn how to solve some problems like fire and enemies with combat. We hope that after this tutorial be able to have your own community up and running, so sit tight and prepare for some action. Oh, and remember, we're using very slow, yes. So our company, Company Inc., is not the only one who is trying to dominate all portals from the flying islands. We have other creatures and races besides you. There are 8 creatures that come to mind. The Blue Fox, Mushface, Magic Oak, so that's like the Tritons, Dark Panther, the Stone Golem, Sharp Eagle, and Dragonite, and the Orcon. They will be friendly or not, it will depend on your actions. You will be able to make business with all of them, but you must have your eyes open when there's a misspelling right there. When you accept a contract or make a trade. To give an example, if you make a business with the Stone Golems, the Magic Oaks will not be pleased. Really? Because they hate each other, so your relationship will drop. Well, how about just stop being racist bitches? Alright? You have a unique relationship with every creature. If it reaches a low value, they may start a war with you, and a war means they will attack you from time to time, and it will become harder with time. In time, you will learn that each creature likes to trade different types of items. You will never see Stone Golems wanting stone, for example. So if you play their cards well... Oh wait, yeah, they'll never want stone, right? Yeah, if you play your cards well, you will be able to make a surplus and try to keep them off your shoe. Good relationships means more trade, and their creatures will go more often to your community to want to trade. For this, you must have shops built and traders, and inside shops you can decide which items you want to sell. This is one way of making a surplus or currency, because besides doing contracts only. First, let's assign a new trade agreement with the Mushfaces so there will come more to our community wanting to trade. Diplomacy window. This is interesting. I didn't expect there to be any diplomacy in the game. As you can see, the list of creatures you can make contact with them, and also you can see the statuses of each of them. Currently, you are not at war nor at peace with anyone. Good news is that they are all neutral. The must have 60% relationship with us. This will help us make a new trade agreement, which will make them come more often. Yes. So they look like they're literally mushrooms. All right. There are a few options with each creature. Remember that all options have consequences. Even if you keep trying, I think they will like us to start a new trade agreement. So let's do that. Declare war. No. Trade agreement. It's not gonna let me click on all this stuff. Otherwise, I might have done that. Nice. It looks like they accepted with this. So we'll see, not in the tutorial, more and more creatures coming and wanting to trade with you. But for this, we also need a shop. We don't have any right now. Let's build one. Do you remember how to build things? Yes, I remember how to build things. And we will build this shop, and we will build it right over here. And it will look fantastic. All right, we're gonna bump it up to 3 speed, or faster than normal speed. Oh look, yeah, look at these guys. Just teleported right. Yeah, look at these eagle dudes. What are you looking at? Excuse me? Excuse me? Yeah, look at my freaking colonists. They're all up in your face. Why is this warrior floating off of the ground? We must train our warriors very well to be able to do that. All of our warriors are airbenders. Alright, they all float off of the ground. Alright, what is that last one? Cotton or something? Yeah, some type of cotton. Are more builders gonna come? This is a smaller build, so there might not be as much room for other builders. Alright. What are you complaining about? Why don't you have any shops here? Maybe because you're ugly and I don't want you here, alright? Okay, we have our first shop where you can put items to sell. From time to time, creatures that are neutral, in peace, or have trade agreements will come. Only creatures that are in war will not come at all. Trade agreements makes them come more often. Another point is they will pay the items according to their worker's trader level. So the better the trader, the better the deal. Alright, you will not get the full value. Yeah, obviously. We already have a trader, so he will go to the shop and stay there waiting. Creatures may not always buy something. They can change their mind, or just not want the item at all. Yeah. Or not find the item they want. At this moment, you don't have any items in your shop. We will skip this for now because it's very simple. Just click on your shop and choose the items. We will need to check something very important. Fire. Yes, your object and furnishing can be set on fire. To protect yourself, you will need a well. Luckily, we have one inside our storage, but we need to build it. Alright, so storage. Where's a good spot for this well? Probably like right over here. Seems like a good spot. Maybe over here would have been better. Going closer to more buildings. Let's wait for the well. Alright, speed up so some people can come over here and build this shit. Where are all my goddamn builders at? Yo, builders, what are you doing? Oh, there's a hunter right there? I think that's a hunter. Did I lose like all of my builders? Nobody's coming over here to build this. Oh, here we go. Dude, it took you ages to get over here. Great, now the well and builders can use it to extinguish fires. Only builders can do this, so make sure you always have a builder in your village. As we saw in the first tutorial, they are the ones that can build objects in the ground again. Yeah. A fire has started. Oh no! Somebody's bin has been lit ablaze. Let's see, is somebody gonna go over there and grab some? There we go. It's gonna be like, dude, that bed's not looking good. You don't want to put that out. Does not look like you put it out yet, bro. Well, you need a little help doing that. There you go. Good, we don't have any problems with the fire anymore, but still, we are not safe. I think there was some minions around. There will be minions around soon. We already have a warrior. Let's learn how to defend the colony, or the community. I keep wanting to say colony. For now, I will let you have full control of your lings. You will select the warrior and kill the minion that is coming to your village. Warriors are the only ones that can send command and move positions. Alright. Toggle warrior location. Okay, well, like, I know where he's at. How do I tell him where to go? Okay, so where is these so-called minions? Right-click anywhere on the map to make him go. To attack, right-click your target. If you don't find there's a button. Oh, these guys over here? They look pretty goddamn ugly. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, God. I think I'm getting wrecked. Whoops, looks like you did the wrong thing. Do not attack other creatures. Well, maybe those... Okay, it looks like I was not supposed to attack those people. Well, I think we got the idea of how to attack, though. I may have attacked the wrong people and attacked the other tribe, which was, you know, not a good thing. We'll see where it loads us. If it loads us right where we left off in the tutorial, we'll try again, but I'm not going to go through that all over. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to load. I think it got stuck on this screen. Definitely wasn't expecting me to do that, I guess. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time with many more Community Inc. to come, where we start our own colony and begin from the beginning and see where we, you know, we head off to, and possibly not attack tribes that we're not supposed to attack early on, or be causing wars that are bad for us. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. I'm Sergeant Kenai, and I'm signing out.